What's up, beautiful people around the globe? Epiphany B here. I'm coming to you guys today with a video called Who the Hell Am I Trying to Be With? Okay? We're going to say that again. Who the hell am I trying to be with? Okay? Now, pay attention to my little dread back there that I was twisting. When I'm writing, I'm always twisting my hair. I don't know why I do that. It's so irritating. But while I was outside taking a walk, because today I'm not supposed to be doing any cardio, because I've been doing cardio consistently for, I think, 5 days now, and I think I need to give my body some time to, like, heal and all of that stuff. But here's the thing. When you notice that you want someone that's going to love you for you, you want someone that cares about you, you want someone that treats you very well, someone who cares about your hopes and your dreams and having intimate conversations and make you feel like that you can just fly, and they put forth an effort to work with you and you put forth an effort to work with them when it's a mutual thing. But then you stay stuck in a relationship that is the direct opposite of what I just said. You need to ask yourself, who the hell am I with and who am I trying to be with? If what I just said in the beginning is what you want, and you find yourself going through all of these negative emotions over here while you're with this person, that you're sad, you don't know what to do, you're indecisive, you just feel like you're contained, you don't know what, they're the direct opposite of what it is that you want. You brought that suffering upon yourself because you didn't ask yourself, who am I trying to be with and who the hell am I actually with? We must stop thinking that we can change people. Okay? This goes out for the people who actually thought this. I don't know where this came from in my mind. I think it started from when I was a kid and my mom was always sad, or she was arguing with her boyfriend or something or whatever. And I was just like, maybe if I loved my mom a lot better, or if I was a better person, or if I was this or that, that insecurity started from when I was a child. And I come and see my mom's still the same person. It had nothing to do with me. A lot of people don't change, so stop trying to change them. The only way that you can get motherfuckers to understand exactly where you're coming from is to change and not deal with them. That's the only way that you can basically grow, okay? So, another thing is, do not compromise. If you look up the word compromise and you see the verb of it, it says that it's to accept standards that are lower than desirable. Do not compromise. If it's not what you want, if it's not something, don't even give it 1/10 of a thought. Oh, well, maybe it could work out. Maybe the fuck it just will not. It's not what you want. If you're constantly arguing with someone and you want them to do something and they continue to show you that they're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do, that's your problem that you sit there and you put up with that. Do not compromise that on any level. It's just not something that you want. Don't let it progress on. They could say, oh, I'm going to change. If they do change, do you see them changing? Then maybe if you feel like it's okay to give them another chance, then cool. But honestly, I don't think that it should take for people to have to walk away from each other in order for them to realize some things. Maybe sometimes they should. I don't know, but from my point of view, if I walk away from somebody and I see how much I've grown and they come back and they still haven't matured and they still haven't progressed, I don't want you. Okay? Because you're not what I want. And I know that I've progressed and I know that I've grown. I'm not going to want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? You haven't put forth an effort while we were away. If you went fucking or on drinking binge and raving, you haven't learned anything. You wasn't even trying to get into yourself to realize how this relationship ended on your end, on your part. I took time to look at myself and all of that, and they're not doing it, then oh the fuck well. So moving on. Stop obsessing over wanting something that is different than what is. So example, if you want them to call you and tell you, baby, I made a mistake and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this shit work, and you wholeheartedly feel that you want them to do that and they're not doing that, and you're sitting up there suffering in your thoughts. You want the direct opposite of what's happening. It's not happening, okay? They're not doing it. You don't know why they're not doing it. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they're too caught up in the fucking ego. Who knows? Who gives a shit? It's not happening, okay? So stop bringing it up in your thoughts. Once it's done, it's over with. Stop bringing it up because there's nothing you can do to change it, okay? Another thing is, know what you stand for so you don't have to worry about falling. A lot of people go into it like the concept of being with someone for the rest of your life and being in love and being happy and sharing your life with this person, but you're not willing to take the time to jot out this idea person. You're not willing to sit back and jot out what you stand for in a relationship and when enough is too much. Instead of going on Google and saying, when should I walk away from a relationship? Go to a counselor and ask, when you're supposed to walk away. Seriously, I honestly think that therapists are wasting their time. People know the fucking truth. They just don't want to admit it to themselves. And they just waste thousands of dollars and many years and seconds and hours of their days obsessing over something that they already fucking know. Okay? It's really just pointless. You need to know what you stand for in a relationship so you don't have to worry about falling. You don't have to keep on going through the same shit over and over again. You need to learn how to be aware. It's just that simple. Moving on. Stop getting attached before even knowing where it's going. And every person you meet is not to be your lover. Some people are better left as friends or as non-existent, okay? So when you meet somebody, don't start running towards the chapel and having kids and getting, a vacation in Hawaii with this person. You don't even know who the fuck this person is. Okay? Come fully dressed as yourself. That's what you come as. You come fully unapologetically dressed as your fucking self. Not giving a fuck whether they like you or not. Because you're going to be yourself. Because you like and love yourself. And if they can't like and love you, that's not your fucking problem. When you personally start letting other people's personal shit become your personal problem, it begins to personally happen to you. Okay? So moving on. Stop wanting up close and personal relationships with people who keep you at a distance. So there is a particular family member that I will not get into, but this woman absolutely does not like me. And for whatever fucking reason, I don't know what it is. I've tried being nice to her. I've tried not speaking to her. I've tried everything that I can until I was just like, I don't give a fuck whether this bitch likes me or not. I don't give a fuck. The quality of what type of person she is, who gives a fuck about what she doesn't like about me? She's not a quality person. She gossips about people. She talks shits about people. She put people down. She's always criticizing people. Why the fuck would I want to be friends with someone like that? Just because when everybody comes over, everyone talks to her or whatever, and then as soon as they leave and go in the next room, she's talking shit about them. That says a lot about me. If I want to be cool with this person, I need to check the quality of what type of shit am I hanging around that I'm even willing to try to be close to somebody that's like that in the first fucking place. Next. And you know what? I think it comes from, growing up. That's your mom. That's your dad. You're supposed to love them. You're supposed to care for them. Shut the fuck up. Kids see right through their fucking parents. But because they're coached into loving and putting up with fucking undesirable fucking situations because they're pretty much helpless. They can't take care of themselves. They just go along with it knowing that they don't feel good about the situation. And I think that's real fucked up that parents put their kids in those type of situations, but whatever. Next is ask yourself about the quality of the person that you're trying to have a relationship with. If they are a low grade, you need to go get you a high grade. It's just that simple. If you want a relationship with a person that matches the quality of the person that you want to be with, and it's not the person that you're with, that's your fucking problem for not going out there and get it. I mean, hey, these are the things I told myself. I would not say this to anyone else that I could not say to myself. Like, seriously, this whole journal is full of me talking shit to myself and letting myself know, get on your shit and stop being an asshole. Like, seriously, I literally have dozens of journals where I write out my feelings and then I come back and I answer my own questions. It's not rocket science. I think we know, but we just want to play stupid, okay? then when people say it's my intention to do something and do the opposite and not study and learn how to do it, they're wasting their time and they're wasting yours. It's my intention to be with you, but they do everything they can to lose you. I mean, come the fuck on here. It's not rocket science. If it was truly your intention to do some shit, why are you not doing it? I intend to get up and work out, and I do that shit. Okay? I intend to go get up and for a walk, and I go do that shit. My feet match my intention. See, this is the issue. Most people's mouths and feet are fucking. They're not in a commitment. That's the problem. When people's mouths and their feet are joined in a holy union, then they're married. But until then, your feet and your mouth are just fucking. They are not committed to each other, because if they were, your intention would match what the fuck you're doing. Your intention is not matching what you're doing. Therefore, it is not your fucking intention. Okay, you're just fucking blowing smoke out of your ass to make people think that it's fucking rainbows, unicorns, and clouds that are fucking raining down sugary mountains and shit. Nobody wants to hear that shit, okay? A lot of people will just tell you what the fuck you want to hear because they know that's what you want, and then they end up getting mad once they're in the situation and they found out it wasn't what they really wanted, and then they're doing all this passive aggressive shit to get out of the relationship. The next thing you know, you're going on Google, which I've seen it several times when I go look up stuff on Google. My girlfriend doesn't want me anymore. She's showing me all these signs of woo woo woo, this and the third, because they don't want it. And a lot of times you're being desperate and you're like, well, maybe we can make this work. Maybe, you know, we can just tell me what I need to do. There's nothing you can do. This person's a fucking asshole and you need to move on. Seriously, I've been that person, you know, that just basically just was willing to put up with any fucking thing for somebody to be with me because I hated being alone. But then when I started spending time with myself and writing my journal and started looking at what type of person I was, underneath all of those insecurities and all of that bullshit that I picked up from my conditioning from when I was a kid and that carried around with me in the moment, we need to learn how to assess ourselves. I started realizing that I wasn't alone. And that I actually liked the company that I was with. It was only when I started to remind myself constantly that I felt like I had to be around other people. That's when I started realizing, okay, I'm not going to be obsessing over what happened. It happened. Stop dragging the one moment with you to the next. Okay, if you were in a relationship that ended in this type of way, take the lesson, not the pain with you, okay? That is an unnecessary fucking bag. You know how it made you feel. You know what you did to make yourself feel that way because there were probably red flags and signs there the whole time, but you know, you kind of smoothed it over with love, like, oh, it's going to get better. And sometimes people do get better after you leave them. And if you want to give them another chance, it's your life. I'm not here to tell you that you're not supposed to give another person another chance. I'm not. People say people break up for a reason. Sometimes people do need to break up for a reason to see exactly what the fuck is going on with them. Some people know good and goddamn well that they're better friends than they are lovers, and they still keep going at it. It's like, no, just leave it. Because the feelings that come with love are natural. You can't help how you feel about somebody. You can help whether you act on it or not, but you can't help how you feel about somebody. Okay? So if the love part is natural and that comes, and then you guys are working together, not compromising. I said working together to make this thing continue to go on a path of bliss and happiness, and, you know, doing the individual work and doing the work together and talking and sitting down and being vulnerable and open, then cool. But a lot of people allow their egos to play this game. I don't want no fucking game where I have to chase somebody. If I'm chasing them, they're running away. They don't want to stay. Great. Then I can just deal with me. What is inside of me that I feel like I have to chase some fucking body? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to chase any fucking body. You don't have to chase them. If they want to stay, they're not running. Trust me when I tell you, a lot of people get you, and then once they got you and they start seeing your insecurities or whatever the case might be, they run for the fucking hills and they get with someone else and they continue on the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Okay? So, stop chasing someone and playing by their game. Either they want to love you or they don't. You don't know the roots to their game. Their ego knows the roots to their game. You're losing, they're gaining. Your energy, your time, your space, your mind, your heart, your body. They're taking all of this shit because you're giving it away because you don't set the tone. And exactly why I have not had sex in a fucking year, why I'm not dating anybody, why I'm not interested, because I don't fucking care. It's no point. I'm not interested in shallow bullshit. And a lot of people are. So instead of loving the ideas that come with love and relationships, really sit down and ask yourself, what is it that I am prepared to give in my relationship? What type of lover do I want to deal with? What am I prepared to give? Am I a nice person? Am I a person that listens with the intent to love my partner and really listen to what they have to say? Like, really sit down and look at yourself. Are you that type of person? And please, for God's sakes, stop signing up for things that are way above your level of maturity. If you can't handle marriage because all you care about is your fucking self, don't call somebody your fucking wife. Yeah, it might sound cute, but you're not committed to them. You're not committed to them, so why are you giving them titles that you're not prepared to put in the work to be? Most people are like, oh, that's my lover, but you don't love them. That's my girlfriend. That's a girl and she's your friend. That's my wife, but you're not committed. Like, seriously, really understand the titles that people use in versus how the fuck they treat you. It matters not if this person calls you their wife and y'all are not intimate together besides fucking and having a good time and going out and spending money. That's not a fucking relationship. I don't know what that is. That's a relationship that I am not trying to be a part of, okay? There are benefits that come with these titles that people constantly give away. You listen to your partner, you give them your time, your body, your heart, your mind, all of that, and your partner just takes you for fucking granted. They call you their wife, but they take you for granted. They're calling you their wife. They're not treating you like you're their wife. There's a difference. Learn how to understand what's being said and what's being done. That way you don't have to waste your time dealing with stupid ass fucking people. Like, seriously, the amount of suffering that we take ourselves through and that other people take us through is such a fucking waste of time. When time is already, like, ticking away. When time is already eluding me right now. It's just like, it's leaving me. So, I would be stupid if I sit here and I can't be mad at somebody else wasting our time. A lot of times we're not even mad at the other person. We're more upset with ourselves than we are with the other person. But then it just turns into us projecting that onto this person instead of us taking responsibility for our part in the play. Fuck what they're doing. It's about your part that you played. So I hope that I have covered all of the grounds in this segment today about who the hell am I trying to be with and who am I actually with. You know what I'm saying? The reality. Learn how to match your thought reality with your external expectations. Okay? Learn how to put those shits together. If you want somebody that's loving and happy and all of that stuff, you be loving and happy. If you get with someone that's the direct opposite, you're like, oh, hell no, nigga, no. I gotta go. No, mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I don't have time to spend another day or second with something that's not the equivalent of what I want. I don't care how 4 shows up, okay? It's either 2 plus 2, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. I don't care how 4 shows up. But it better be 4. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So, I'm pretty sure there's other examples of that, but right now I really just don't give a shit. Okay? It could be 2 plus, 1 plus 1. I don't care how it shows up, just long as it's 4. Okay? And if my expectation is 4, I ain't gonna settle for 2 plus 3 plus 25 over here. No, if that's the expectation that I want is that 4, I know exactly what I'm gonna settle for, okay? And what I'm not. So, anyway, I'm getting off of here. I hope that I help, some people come to grips about their relationships. Stop spending time being unhappy with fucking assholes and go get the person that you want to be with. Stop settling for jobs and friends and family that are fucking, that should have been gone a long time ago. You're never going to know the quality of what you deserve while you're holding on to what you don't want. Because once you have experienced what you want, there's no way in hell that you can even reconsider some shit that, you know, is not even that. Okay, like for this, I'm going to say this and get off. There's coconut water that's by Zinco. I actually went to the store yesterday and I bought a real coconut. I can tell the difference between a real coconut and the Zinco shit that they sell at the store. I don't even want no Zinco product. I want the coconut. Okay? And now that I've had the real coconut, I would never settle for that Zinco shit. It's not even the same. It doesn't taste the same. You can just tell that there's a whole lot more going on in that shit than it is with the real live coconut. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Have a good day.